listeners and various household pets helplessly forced to listen to this all day. For this episode, our bioethereal division has managed to reassemble the midi-chlorians of members of the famous and infamous Skywalker family. If you think that sounds like a hacky or badly written reason to bring back the participants of a story we all thought was over, I'd like to refer you to the prequels. Anyway, I'd like to introduce our first guest. He's a deep-voiced mass murderer with a heart of gold and appendages constructed of various titanium alloys. Please welcome Darth Vader.
Where is Padme?
She didn't have the Force, so still dead, along with all the female characters. They weren't an empowered bunch.
Oh. Fuck.
Okay, Darthy, you don't mind if I call you Darthy, do you?
I do.
So, Darthy, do you know why you're here today?
Is it about the mass genocide? Sorry, the series of mass genocide.
Actually, no, but now that I think about it, everyone seemed to get over that really quickly.
Yes, it's astounding what you can get away with when you use Jedi mind tricks. Why, just the other day I was down in Cancun with 3 14-year-old Anyway, if I'm not here for that, then what?
You need to make amends to your family.
Seriously? I have a body count that stretches into the billions, not including the various species that undoubtedly went extinct as a result of my hobby of literally blowing up planets. And you're angry that I didn't take my kids to watch the pod racing. Frankly, I could give a bantha's shit.
If you want perspective, you're not getting it on this show.
Very well.
Okay, that's probably a good time to introduce our next guest. Please welcome the Jedi, formerly known as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Here we go.
Obi-Wan, welcome to the show. What have you come here to say today?
Well, Jeremy, I've come here to ask that Darth Vader remember his children. He abandoned them, destroyed their homes, and has tried to kill them on multiple occasions. Also, there's a small matter of unpaid child support.
I was busy building the Death Star and fighting a galactic war.
He always has an excuse.
Do not test me, old man.
Control your feelings. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
You always were passive-aggressive. How exactly will it make you more powerful, though?
What do you mean?
We can all appear as vague, glowing shapes. We have holograms. How exactly does that make you more powerful than I can possibly imagine?
Did you enjoy your lava swim?
Why, you
Whoa there! Now is probably a good time to bring out the other arbitrary member of the family. Ladies and gentlemen, he killed the Rancor. He blew up the Death Star and he made it to first base with his sister. Please welcome Luke Skywalker. You've heard what Obi-Wan has said. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I just want my dad to know the damage he's done to me and Leia. And I want to find out if he's willing to make amends for being such a deadbeat dad.
How can you say I'm a bad father? I threw the Emperor into that massive hole thing.
You cut off my hand and killed my mother.
What do you say to these accusations, Darth?
I can't be blamed for that. The doctors were idiots. I read the medical report. What kind of idiot puts giving up the will to live as a reason for death?
You blew up my sister's home planet.
Yes, and you kissed her.
We both know that was a mistake.
Indeed, the kind of mistake that ends up with Jedi who need extra large lightsabers to accommodate 2 thumbs on each hand.
We didn't do anything, and besides, she's with Han now.
Oh, great. You let your sister end up with a hedonistic smuggler. You're really turning out to be a great brother.
You still cut off my hand.
Oh, Force preserve us. It always comes back to the hand. Do I ever mention that you cut off my hand?
Yours was already robotic.
Listen, runt. Have you ever had both your legs cut off and then had 90% of your body burned by goddamn lava?
No.
Then you have literally nothing to complain about.
It did not look fun.
Hold on. How could you survive something like that and my mother not survive, 10 seconds of force strangulation?
The dark side has good medical.
It can't be that good if you sound like an asthmatic trapped in a box for the rest of your life.
A long time from now, in a galaxy far, far away, there shall be a man named Bane whose voice will sound like he's speaking through Jabba the Hutt's arse.
Will he have a big shiny helmet too?
You are a sick child.
Hey, leave me alone. I probably got some serious psychological damage from all the crap you put me through.
You are weak, Skywalker. In my day when we got hurt, like our mothers being tortured and killed by sand people, we got over it with an unconvincing lecture about the dark side from Yoda. Also Candy. Candy solves a lot.
Where is Yoda?
Oh, yeah, he's not coming. Our quality control guys decided that his weird speech and voice, well, it couldn't not sound racist. Like, really racist.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty racist, yeah.
Okay, now I've let you air out your issues, I really think we should get down to resolving all this ill feeling. You both feel strongly about your position, and far be it from me, a non-laser sword wielding, non-telekinetic, non-partial android to tell you how to live. But don't you think that a lot of your problems stem from a failure to communicate?
No, I'm pretty sure it's from the galactic-sized conflict that we were in where we were mortal enemies.
Also, you're kind of a whiner. You have stupid hair.
Shut up, Dad.
I find your lack of manliness disturbing.
You were just waiting to say that.
Kind of.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I blew up the Death Star.
So what? It was insured. Your little escapade bought me a retirement home on the forest moon of Endor. Have fun freezing your tauntauns off on Hoth.
Hey, you can go...
Alright, enough! I was prepared to be nice about this, but you lot need to sort your lives out. You're all so happy to swing your sabres around the place and choke each other. That's so obviously a homoerotic projection fantasy. Darth, you need to realise that your son is not trying to sleep with your daughter.
Thank you.
For Christ's sake, he's probably more interested in wearing her golden bikini than getting any girl in it.
Hey!
And you, Skywalker, you need to understand that your father's obsession with massive balls in space and shiny helmets is clearly a result of his erectile dysfunction. It's probably what caused your parents to split. And frankly, the heavy breathing screams pervert.
You are going to die.
Shut up. It's my show and I've got children. That means I'm entitled.
If I must interject...
And you, Obi-Wan, you are literally the most useless individual in this whole situation. You live in the desert for 20 years and miraculously managed to stay the whitest man in the galaxy. All so you can look after this one kid. And as soon as he needs you, you abandon him.
That was so he had the resolve to fight his...
I don't give a toss, mate. You had a duty of care. You know, we're going to do the whole DNA test and be like, search your feelings, he's your father and all that crap. But who cares? You guys need to go away and really work on understanding yourselves and your various plot holes. I mean, character flaws. That's all we've got time for on this episode of The Jeremy Carr Show. If you've been affected by any of the issues raised on this show, then I suggest you sell your paraphernalia and move out of your mum's basement. Nerd.